followers of these cars wouldn't know what to do with compact cars. The German Ford Consul Coupe and the big banger Mercury Cougar from the USA. In 1972, Ford Europe presents the Consul in Germany. The identically constructed brother of the German Granada is more luxuriously fitted. 3 body shapes are designed to entice customers to a larger Ford. 2 and 4 doors are offered, and the coupe gives a chic variant. The Consul delivers 90 horsepower in the 2-liter V6 version. On request, the new buyer can get the car made in Cologne and fitted with a narrow 4-cylinder. The Consul design presents the spirit of the 70s. The 1974 Cougar entices from the outset. With a length of nearly 5 meters 50 and a width of 2 meters, it was too big for most standard German garages. Anyone who wanted could order a big block for about 7.5 liters with over 380 horsepower. Mercury is a trademark of the Ford Motor Company. Where the first Cougar was based on the Ford Mustang, the second generation mutated into a Colossus. Everything had become gigantic. There could not have been more inappropriate street cruiser at the beginning of the oil crisis. The Fat Boy took away any hint of stress from the driver. The big V8 engine is unflappable. And the driver touches the ultra-smooth power steering long enough until the ship eventually goes where he wants it to go. The shape of the giant coupe looks overloaded from today's perspective, but this is how car design in the 70s was in the USA. Not elegant, but just bold. For European eyes, also still surprising today is that even a second V8 iron block would find place in this engine room. Once the Cougar Tamer took his place in the executive chair, surrounding him was an atmosphere that could not have been more pompous even in a Texas oil magnate's office. Dick Salomon runs a classic car hire company in Berlin where classic car fans can rent Cougars and Consuls for a wedding or for an atmospheric vintage car excursion.
The
Cougar is rented by people who just want to drive an engine that has at least 4 more cylinders than their own engine and has good displacement. The Cougar was the last American car in the 70s with real displacement. The Ford Consul is mainly driven by younger people who find it cool to cruise with a 70s car. When I really want to step on the gas to accelerate and really get to hear something, then I take the Cougar. But there are moments when I think it's nice to go with the Ford Consul, even if it's more widespread in Germany than the Cougar, which can be counted on one hand with us. My favorite, and now here, is the Cougar.
Mustache, Prada glasses, and gold chains. That fits with the Cougar like hamburgers and cola. But then the American fan must also be ready for a consumption of up to 20 liters upwards. The German art of the American way of drive in the early 70s is called Consul or Granada. Although Ford reduced its top model to European size ratios, the car is still too large for many of its customers. In designing the interior, the Ford factory in Cologne attached importance to the US style. Black plastic everywhere you look, and in the Cougar and the Consul, occupation by artificial leather. Folk music, mustache, cream pie, the conventional Consul world was in order then. It's precisely because of its former bourgeois image that the Consul is so sought after by classic fans today. Amazing how both modern and sporty the German Ford drives when compared to the US counterparts. Big does not always mean better, and good Consul models are already available from €6,000, but the selection is not very wide. For a second-generation Mercury Cougar, you really have to lay down twice as much. Two Ford coupes from different worlds. In the end, they still have a lot in common. It's hard to get a more 70s feeling. Here, the 70s freak can even do without the false mustache.